Hey guys, in this video I'm going to be assembling my homemade speaker. Here's all the parts: battery, woofer, mid-range, everything else. And then here's what I'm going to use to assemble it: hot glue gun, soldering iron, soldering paste or flux, and then obviously the solder itself. Solder everything together, so yeah. Hot glue gun will hold all the pieces, so yep. Alright, so I'm going to start off by hot gluing the switch and the charging port in, so we put the switch in. Like that. And the charging port as well. Just the wires in there. So, like that. And then there's like a nut that goes in the back. So let's take the nut and screw it on. Like this. Now we screw it on. Make sure it's lined up. I like to have the seal on there, so. Alright, got the charging port installed now. Got the bolt nice and tight. I made the nut. Here's the seal for it, because I like to have it water protected nowadays. Or, well, actually not water, but just in general, like, you know, protected. Here's the switch. So glue it there, so yeah. Alright, got the charging port and on-off switch both in. Looks nice. So on-off switch, it's flush with it because I made like a little indentation when I made the circle. So yeah, and hot glue is a little bit more on that side, but it doesn't matter. It's gonna be on the inside, so I'm not gonna see it. And then for the charging port, I think it's okay with the seal here. I mean, it does have that ring with the this little cap right here around the charging port, and I made this nut tight, so this should be sealed as well. So I think next I'll install the battery right here, and then the amplifier right here, so yeah. Alright, I made some holes for the wires now, so I'm going to go ahead and glue the amplifier on it now, so yeah. By the way guys, I forgot to mention, I got this amplifier off Amazon. It's a 15 watt dual channel amplifier. And I'm going to be doing the same kind of crossover, except for the woofer, because in this case, the woofer can actually play mids and highs pretty much fine. I'm just going to add the mid-range just because I added it originally, so it like, give the original look, so yeah. But yeah, that's the amplifier. There's the main chip in the middle. I think that's like some sort of power supply regulator, I think. There's the power input, left and right channel. And same with this one too. This is left, and this is right, even though it says left here and right here. I don't know. What are the chances I get both amplifiers with the audio channel switched backwards? And even the polarity is wrong too. I don't know why. I feel like the middle should be negative and the outside is positive, but here it says negative, positive, negative, positive. I think it should be negative, positive, negative, positive. But yeah, the power input is correct. But yeah, it's just weird sometimes, but it does work, so yeah. And it's gonna be a surprise at the end because it makes a funny sound when I turn it on, so yeah. But the amplifier is good, so I'm using it, so yeah. Alright, so I've now got the battery mounted, and once again I forgot to mention, this battery is a homemade one, and this time I left the little spot weld trace on the contacts of the battery, so I can just solder directly to them instead of worrying about overheating the battery when soldering directly to the battery contacts, so yeah. And these rings around the batteries are actually homemade ones that are 3D printed with the white filament. So those are anti-short rings in my case. Or like, I think that they're called anti-short rings, but yeah. Waiting for the glue to dry. Amplifier's on already. I think I already showed you guys that. And then I'm going to solder that negative that's coming from the amplifier. This positive will go to the switch, through the switch to the amplifier, and this charging port will go directly to the battery this time, so yeah. Okay, now I've soldered the charging port to the battery, so I'm just waiting for the glue to dry. Then I'll solder the amplifier wires on, and with the switch as well, so yeah. This side is done. It would be funny if after doing all this I can't fit all the parts into it. Ugh. Okay, let's try and figure it out. The passive radiator, which I made as well. Oh, you know what guys, I forgot to show you the passive radiator. Yeah. Okay, well, here we go. It's a homemade passive radiator. This little piece of rubber was from a pair of headphones that I randomly found on the ground in my 7th grade classroom. It's funny. But yeah, I 3D printed these parts for it, and it's perfect. So yeah, I even added a limiter for fun, just to make sure that if someone pushes this in like hard, it's not going to rip it, because I made sure that it was all glued nice and tight. And yes, there's no chance of that little grid limiter breaking, so yeah. But yeah, right here, let's finally get to the point. It'll fit like this, and yeah, looks good. Barely goes in actually. So yeah, that'll be the passive radiator mount. So it'll go there. This front part would be around here. So yeah, the woofer magnet, yeah, would go about here approximately. Yeah, still got some room. So I think it'll all fit. What if the side covers? The bottom, actually, yeah. Here's the bottom of it. Go here. Yeah, looks good. The sides of it. So here and here. Yeah, should fit. All right. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to solder the audio output. I have this wire right here. I'm going to solder to the left and right channel. So yeah, I'm going to wire it to the woofer in the mid-range. And of course, since the mid-range is not meant for bass, I have 2 capacitors, that are both rated for 35 volts, and I have them in reverse series. So it's a non-polarized capacitor rated at about 40 volts, because they can be charged backwards only a little bit, but they can be charged backwards a little bit, but obviously not the full voltage, because these are electrolytic capacitors, meaning they're polarized, and it matters which way you connect them. But yeah, I have them in reverse series, so that way it's like an AC capacitor that's rated for 40 volts, which is perfect. Good. I just now got the speaker wire soldered onto the amplifier. So right here is the woofer one, and then here's the mid-range one. But obviously we have to add that capacitor, because I didn't put it here, because I figured it'd look kind of ugly. Just be better to have the wires coming like that, and then I hot glued it there for safety. So make sure nothing shorts the mount. So yeah, this side's fully done now, so I can go ahead and start gluing the panels on. So yeah. Alright, so here's what it looks like inside before I close it up. Pretty nice. There's the back, the front, the passive radiator right there, and the bottom. So yeah. Well guys, here's the final product. So yep, the case is now sealed, and this is too. Except there's air leak somewhere, like always. But it's not a big air leak. So I'm gonna push the woofer in. So in, out. So it's not a huge air leak, like it'll still move, but yeah, it's kind of annoying. But it is assembled now, and I'm gonna show you guys the funny thing now. So I'm gonna turn it on and watch what happens. Listen.
Bluetooth mode.
That's half of the funny part.
The Bluetooth device is connected successfully.
Yeah, isn't that funny, guys? The Bluetooth device is connected successfully. Yeah. I don't know why, but it's really loud, so I don't know. But the amplifier is good, like it sounds good, so I'm still use it. But it's just that sound effect, it's funny. But yeah, so. Alright guys, it's time for a bass test. So I'm going to be playing Aha Decaf. So let's see how that goes. Ooh. What? Oh, that looks cool in the passive radiator. What? That's cool. Oh, it's resonating. I can hear the bass. That's awesome. That's good news. Alright, volume more. Passive radiator. That's awesome. The warp the passive radiator? Oh, nothing wrong. Just moves a lot. Well, that's satisfying though. Dang. How much can I flex this radiator? Oh gosh. That's crazy. Well, it works. Yeah, stand there. Go. air leak somewhere. Oh yeah. Where is it at? Passive radiator bottom out. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video of me putting together my homemade little speaker. If you enjoyed this video, please comment, like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.